Okay, hello everyone. I'm Chao Guy. In this lesson, we'll calculate our attributes. First, let me show you a method that might not be suitable for writing directly into this project. We need to do this here. Let's open our project first. Let's close it. We didn't include the workshop calculation originally. Let's go to our attribute set. In this processing attribute subsection, we usually like to put this thing into the post-game effect XQ processing. See right here that I deal damage to him. So based on your experience, shouldn't we add a get attack here? Right? And then subtract a get difference. So is this code correct or incorrect? I can tell you, writing it like this is incorrect. It's wrong. There are two errors. Let's first examine the first error. The first error is, how can you use the same person's mod attack and defense here? Even though we are currently the same person, but for this attack and defense, it must definitely be the attacker's attack. You definitely need to get this actor's ASC. Then get this cursor's defense. That way it will be correct. Then the second mistake is, although this damage looks correct, the damage number display is wrong. Let me demonstrate this for everyone. Because it is a wrong way of writing. It's not exactly wrong. It's just that different situations require different approaches. So sometimes when you write it this way, you can change it, but you will need to change the logic elsewhere. We don't want to change the logic here. Let's say we need to change the logic elsewhere. Let's start it up first. Let me demonstrate it to everyone. This second point might be the reason for your error. So this error, how do we fix it? We plan to use the GEEC to fix it. Because you noticed we wrote a GEEC earlier. It actually didn't do any work at all. Because GEEC is a relatively advanced practice in JS. You can see it's actually relatively troublesome, quite troublesome. Let's wait until this project starts up. The reason it's so laggy here is because I turned on this. The development mode is set too deep. That's the reason. Okay, now let's open two clients. Let's test it. Okay. Now, let's deal him. You can see how much health was actually deducted. You can see, right, this place seems health is being deducted. Anyway, the health deduction doesn't match the number. Let me check. Is this where our C++ code is? Did we write something wrong somewhere? It should be... We go back to our choice. This should be... This part is written incorrectly. Actually, there are three errors here. This should be minus attack, then minus attack, slash defense. Okay, it's fine. It's wrong anyway. Let's adjust it first. This is the third error. Let's wait for it to compile and start. Let's look at this number again. Okay, we have now started it up. We still need to look at the two course ends so that we can see the damage number, the actual damage dealt. You can see on my side it is a top, but I actually received 28 points. Why is that? It is because our base damage is 20 points. Our attack power is 10 points. Defense power is 2 points. So we will deal 28 points of damage. Right, it's 28 points of damage, right? So we need to fix this error. How do we fix it? Obviously, something in our game queue is wrong. So what can we do? We can take the logic of our game queue and move it to the back, right? We can take the logic of this game queue and move it to this position for processing. Let's not process it in the front anymore. But I think this is more troublesome. So we choose another, more correct way. You can put it in property synchronization. All of these are fine because the GS writing styles are all over the place. We deleted this part because it was wrong. So we are going to calculate this work, specifically write a GEEC. Okay. As for the name of this GEC, we'll keep it simple. We'll call it air. Okay, so how should this error be written? Actually, the front part is exactly the same as our previous name. I'll just paste it directly. This part is exactly the same. It's just that we add a suffix. Then the writing style afterwards is slightly different. Let's write it down as we go. It's still the same. Let's first include the same file above. After the inclusion is done, we define a struct here. This struct, its fixed writing style is like this, and compared to this, it's just that we add air after damage, meaning we are doing an aerial attack. There is such a definition here. This is where air is added after damage. These are all the same. Then this place provides a static method like this. Note that this place is easily confused with that place. They are indeed the same. So most of them look the same, but we have some differences in details. Then this place, it is also the same. As for the endpoint, we need to handle this place. This function is different for us. Okay, so after writing it here, we need to include the with server code. Put it in, because our damage calculation, 骂的弯死 T 不射死而晒 go do this damage calculation. Okay, so how do we do it? First, we get it through the expianen parameter passed in. We get this GE gameplay effect. Then we get its context object. Then we find this target, which is the affected object. Then we find its ASC, right? And for this giant K, we can get it this way. It's through this context. Directly get this original. That is the initiator's HE. So here we first calculate the affected person's defense. And here we directly, because we have Haskell, we just go ahead and call this place for you. Put it below. Directly get the artillery packs, and then directly get the defense through attack. Then next we get our initiator's attack. This is still quite easy to understand. Yes, okay, so we essentially get the attacker's attack power and the defender's defense power. After getting them, we still follow the previous routine. Here we capture the corresponding captured tags. Then on our side, we have already a resulting damage. Then through this exclamation, we call is calculation, meaning the calculation. After this calculator finishes calculating, after the calculation is complete, we then make final corrections to this value. Adding our workshop, this is the damage we actually deal. Then if the actual damage we deal is greater than 0, so we add it to this output. So that's roughly what it means. That is, everyone should first learn to write. Then take another look. Therefore, the writing style here is quite special. Okay, then let's build it. Actually, in the Lyra project, this part is even more complex, because in the Lyra project, it's a firearm. The firearm will calculate the spread angle. It calculates the firing distance, thereby achieving damage for loss, and it also needs to work with the spread distances of various weapons. So when you look at Lyra, this part is especially complex. Right now, we are taking its core part. Do the most refined and useful parts. Then you can calculate the workshop here. So can you calculate here? This physical defense, frost defense, magic bonus, AD bonus, spell penetration. Thinking this way, doesn't it broaden your approach? But you can also calculate it later. That's all fine, because gas implementations are really diverse. Basically, any commercial project will deepen and modify it. We're just expanding on the basics here for you. Then we finally get to open this project. This Unreal Engine is indeed a bit laggy. Then we come to our wing here, because we added a GEEC. So on the CB side, in tag, within this AI tag, we find this GEEC, because the GEEC we used before was the one for common tools. Now we'll use one for workshop calculation. The damage is still set to 20 points. Now let's mainly check whether the damage number is correctly displayed. I didn't hit it. This time I hit it. You see, this time it shows 28. C, right? Right. This proves that we have 28 now. 28 in one go. It's completely fine. You see, and this place is also 10 points, right? We used this character to hit him. You can see the first hit missed, slash like this, then slash again like this. Right, okay. You can see he only has 6 HP left. One more hit and he dies. Okay, our second method. We use GEEC to calculate damage. The method of directly responding to the game queue has been explained to everyone. Okay, so actually our entire light attack, heavy attack, hit and death, our entire settlement. The melee settlement process has been explained to everyone. Next, we will also cover the ranged attack and some other writing methods. And then there is also involving items like potions and backpacks. There are also equipment, attributes, and such. We will continue to explain to everyone. We will stop here for now. Thank you everyone.